I was a senior in high school in the fall of 1982. There was a kid in my accounting class that was a junior. I don't know how we got on the subject, but he started talking about a black bear that was raiding trash cans on his road. The interesting part about the story was that he told me that this bear walked on 2 feet like a human, and he didn't know if it was a bear but maybe a big monkey. At first I took it with a grain of salt, but every week he seemed to have some story about this bear monkey. I guess that he got the feeling that I wasn't taking him seriously, so he invited me to come to his house anytime and he could call it in with a coyote call. I said, how about tonight? I know for a fact that it was a Friday late September about 8:30 p.m. I had asked another friend of mine to go along with me. I took a recurve bow and a Bowie knife, and he took a .22 caliber rifle. We went to my classmate's house that was adjacent to Morgan Monroe State Forest. We walked about a quarter mile to a fence that marked the state park. About 40 yards into the woods, the state park, my classmate had built a huge tree platform that was about 8 foot by 8 foot and about 12 foot tall. The area around the stand was covered with sapling trees so thick that you couldn't swing a baseball bat. We climbed up into the stand and my classmate began blowing the coyote call that simulates a wounded rabbit. The night was warm with a little breeze and quite peaceful. This continued for about 30 to 40 minutes without a response. We had called IT in, and it was expecting something. We flipped a coin to see who went down first. I lost and my bow was worthless in the sapling cover, so all I had was my knife. Dropping down into blackness, and it was black. Not knowing what was going to happen was the scariest thing I have ever done in my life. Both of them came down right after me, and we all ran from the woods and across the field to my classmate's house. My friend and I jumped in his truck and thanked my classmate, and went home and never talked about again. Please take a moment to like and subscribe.